Hi friends, welcome to Tiny Home Yoga with Meg. Today we're going to be doing a nice deep stretch of the whole body. We're going to be focusing mainly on the hips, but we're going to get a whole body stretch. And it's perfect for if you live in a tiny space. We're going to be just literally in this area today. All you need is a mat on the floor and you're ready to go. So let's begin. If you find yourself on your knees, ideally, you can do this standing if you're more comfortable and you've got the space. If you want, you can place some pillows underneath your knees or some blankets, and you just want to roll the shoulders up, back and down the back of the body, lifting through the crown, engaging the center of your body, squeezing the core. And take a breath. You can close down the eyes if you like. And just bring gently the chin towards the chest. We're going to create some half moon shapes with the neck. So drawing your right ear to right shoulder as you inhale. And as you exhale, taking that half moon shape all the way over to the left. So left ear draws towards left shoulder. And try and synchronize the breath. Inhale, coming over to one side. Exhale, moving over to the other. Doing this a few more times. Wonderful. And slowly inhale, come back up to center. We're going to take a nice deep stretch through the front of the throat. So taking your chin up to the sky, flexing through the front. Opening up the heart as we do so. Slowly coming back to center. Beautiful. So I'm going to turn my body to the side, but you can keep yours as it is. As we just tuck that chin, we're going to roll down the spine. So slowly bringing the hands down towards the floor, keeping them dangling as you roll down. Your hands will start to touch the floor, but as they do, keep bringing the head down, rolling down. Your head is going to touch the floor. So just doing a little bit different, modifying this for a small space. Lovely. Slowly coming up, walking your hands forward, coming into tabletop. Nice strong tabletop here. Inhale, take the right foot to the right side of the mat and the left foot to the left side of the mat. Here we are in a sumo squat. So you can stay here throughout this whole practice if malasana, which is a full yogi squat, which I'll demonstrate in a moment, if that's not available to you, then you can always come to this yogi squat. Option to keep your hands on the floor or lift the chest and bring it to the heart. Sumo squat, really deep, strengthening in the legs here, opening up those hips as we do. If it's available to you today, you can walk your feet out just a little bit more. Try and keep your toes pointing forward if you can, but your knees and toes should be going in the same direction. So if your knees are kind of outwards, like mine are sometimes, most of the time, I point my feet out a little bit, so my toes are out just slightly. Feeling deep in this yogi squat. So just honouring your body if it's not at this stage right now, if you're not warm enough to really go deep. Breathing in and out through the nose, lengthening through the crown. Finding a bit of discomfort, no pain, just a little bit of tension, a little bit of work here. Breathing through, deepening the breath to assist you. And you can make your way down onto your bum. So if you can, just gently sit back. Alternatively, you can bring your hands back to the floor, bring your feet in, and coming over onto your bum. So there's a few ways of going about it. Sticking your fingers, sticking your feet out into the front and lift those toes up towards the sky. We're going to take the right foot over the left leg. Inhale, right arm goes back and left arm sort of elbow hinges onto the right knee. You can hug that right knee into your body if you like. The aim here is a nice deep twist. So inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, looking over your right shoulder. Really inhale, lengthen, and exhale, soften into this pose. Beautiful work. Now slowly release the hands, bringing the palms, fingers facing towards the back of the mat. Bring the right leg on top of the left knee and bring the left knee up into the body. So the closer your feet, your bottom foot, your foot on the mat is towards your bum, the more intense this stretch is in the hip. You can also walk your hands forward towards the body, and that will also intensify the stretch. Toes back towards the heels, toes back towards the knees to protect the knees. Breathe, lengthen through the crown. And as you exhale, letting go, bringing the feet back to meet each other, sitting nice and tall. We're going to inhale, rise the hands up. As you exhale, bring the hands down. This time as we inhale, we're going to sweep the hands forward towards the feet. Inhale, coming up. Just warming up the back of the legs. Exhale down. Inhale, sweeping forward, rising up. So you should feel a nice tug in the back of the legs, warming up those muscles. And as we dynamically stretch here, we go a little bit deeper each time. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, release. Lovely. Shift forward slightly. Hands underneath the knees. Rock and roll back and up and down the spine. Now your aim, if you wish, your challenge, if you wish to accept, is to roll up back into your yogic squat or your sumo squat. Alternatively, you can roll yourself up in any way. You can stop rocking and just start standing and coming into the position. So whatever works for you. I'm going to go into my yogic squat, using the hands to push into each other to open through the front of the body here. Now, I've got handrails on the side of my boat, so I'm going to cheat and grab hold of one of those handrails. Ooh! You can place your left hand on the floor. Inhale, rising up with your right hand. This is available to you. Opening up the chest, increasing the depth, the intensity of the stretch through the lower back and the hip area. Beautiful. Coming back to center. Inhale, lifting with the chest and the head and the crown. And then taking the right hand towards the floor, rising up with the left. Using the breath to lengthen through the body, through the fingertips, and then to soften and melt into this pose. Honoring where you're at right now. There should be no pain. And exhale, coming back to center. Beautiful. Again, we're going to find our way down onto our bums. This time I'm going to demonstrate the plopping down. Gracefully as ever. And again, coming to a seated position, seated dandasana, toes towards the sky, lengthening through the spine. This time we're going to take the left leg over the right leg. And inhale, left arm goes back, place it on the floor, and then inhale, bringing the right arm up and then tucking it onto that left leg to create the twist, to create that tension. So inhale through the spine, lifting, exhale, looking over the shoulder. Again, option to just hug that knee in towards the body. Wonderful. Let's gently loosen the hands. Loosen the top leg onto the knee. Fingers pointing behind you. Bring that right knee up into the body. Intensify by coming to the center a little bit more if you wish. Squeeze down into those fingers to protect the wrists. Nice. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, melting away. One more time. Inhale, lengthen through the crown. Exhale, bringing the feet down. Wonderful. Edging forward again. Rock and roll. So, If you didn't try the roll up to squat, maybe give it a go. Honouring yourself, respecting your body, your limitations. Coming to your sumo squat or your yogic squat, wherever you are. I'm going to demonstrate the sumo squat again. Feet are in line with the mat, the heels, the weight is really back in the heels, opening through their chest, lifting. Beautiful. Wherever you are, place your hands in front of you, step back into downward facing dog, bending those knees. Walking those hands out just slightly a bit further out on the mat so they're touching the edge of the mat. Nice and wide. Deep breaths here. Wonderful. Stepping the left foot into the centre of the mat, rising the right foot up. Option to take the right ankle to the butt, opening up those hips. As you open up those hips, if you're going there today, make sure that you keep your alignment and centre when in the front of your body. So where your hands, shoulders and head are, try and keep them exactly where they were in downward dog, whilst you open up that hip. Inhale, bringing the knee up into the chest, stepping through. Option to take the back leg down. Right hand lifts, easy twist. Oh, I love easy twist. Feels so good in the hip for me. Inhale, lengthen, reach up through the fingertips. Exhale, soften. Now we're going to turn our way over to the left hand side. So we're coming into a wide-legged stance here. Our toes are pointing forward. Our hands are on the mat. Opening those shoulders, sending those hips up, lengthening through the back of the legs. Inhale, rise up to a halfway lift. Option to take your hands off the floor and onto the hips. Exhale, folding down. Trace your hands down to your feet. Hold on to the outsides of your feet and really lift those hips now. Let the head hang heavy. Close the eyes if you have your balance and feel comfortable here. Nice deep inhalations and exhalations. Amazing. Now we're going to walk our hands over to the left so that our left foot is now in front. We're going to step back with that left foot, coming back into downward facing dog. Again, nice bendy knees. Lengthen through the back of the legs, lift the hips. Inhale and exhale. This time the right foot steps into the centre, lifting the left leg really high. Option to take the left foot towards the bum. Again, keeping your alignment with the front of the body, sending that knee up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, knee in towards the chest. Stepping through into the front of the hands. Option to take the back foot down. Lift the left hand, easy twist. Look towards that left hand today if that feels good for your neck. You can always look down if your neck is a bit dodgy, a bit stiff. Wonderful. Again, we're going to walk our hands now towards the right, so we're facing the same way as we did before. You're going to inhale, halfway lift, hands towards the hips. Exhale, folding down, all the way down. This time we're going to walk those hands over towards the right hand side and hug the knee. Hug that knee, that leg. If your knees are bent here, that's fine, that's great. You're still getting all the same benefits. Increasing your flexibility and mobility. Wonderful. Inhale, coming forward to the other leg. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, folding over the other leg. Hugging that leg. Inhale, exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. So framing that left leg with your fingertips, again stepping back with the left foot, downward facing dog. Coming over onto your knees, crossing your legs, sitting back into our butterfly, lullaby butterfly. Bring the palms, oh, I always say that, they're not palms on your feet, they're soles. Bring the soles of your feet together, lift through the crown, hold on to those ankles or those knees or those shins, opening up the shoulders. Option to stay here, or you can fold forward on your exhale. Palms can face up towards the sky if you like. Surrendering, letting go. Slowly inhale, bringing yourself up. And just finding a comfortable seated position here, crossing the legs, if that feels right for you. Inhale again, lengthen through the crown of the head. And just bring the hands onto the body for a moment. Really bring our hands back to the palm to end our practice. Hope you have a wonderful day today. Know that you are so loved and that you are so awesome, and that whatever you want in life, you can have. I believe in you. I'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Lots of love. Bye.